Chapter 44. The police came over 2 days after the robbery to get my mom's statement about her attackers. She was worried about having to testify in court because of her broken English. But the police officer assured her she didn't need to testify if she didn't want to. Her attackers were ex-convicts who had skipped out on their parole. They were going to stay in jail this time with no parole. My mother was relieved. Word got out about my mother's attack, and the security guard from the Topaz Inn once again came bopping over. Hank and I were both at the front desk this time. I narrowed my eyes. What do you want? I heard about the attack, he said. Terrible, just terrible. Too bad you guys didn't have a security guard like me. I would have pounded his head in. And you would have gotten arrested, Hank pointed out. The security guard gave a half shrug. In my line of work, an arrest is a badge of courage, he said. He jammed his hand into his pocket and pulled out a business card. Here's my number, in case you guys ever need to hire a security guard, he said, sliding his card across the desk. I picked it up and was about to throw it away when Hank said, "Let me see that." He took the card with him back to his room. The next morning, Hank came back to the front office with 4 letters. He handed them to me. "Mail these in for me, will you?" He asked. "Sure thing," I said, taking the letters from him. The envelope were addressed to various malls in our area. Anaheim Plaza, where my mom and I like to go. The Garden Walk, the festival over in Anaheim Hills, which was supposed to be really nice, and Canyon Plaza. One of the envelopes was not sealed tight, and I flipped it over. The letter fell out. The word security guard caught my eye. I started reading. Dear Anaheim Plaza, my name is Hank Caleb, and I would like to apply for a job as a security guard in your mall. I am hardworking and honest. I am also responsible and take my job very seriously. My last job was working at a gas station. I had to do many things like tend to the cash register, keep an eye on the customers. A lot of people try to steal from gas stations, wash windshields, and check fluid levels and air pressure. During my entire time working at the gas station, I was never late once. I take great pride in my work, and I would like the opportunity to be a security guard because I like helping people and keeping them safe. If you hire me, I will not let you down. I would be honored to come in for an interview. Sincerely, Hank Caleb. I thought it was a wonderful letter, and as I read it, I wanted to run out the back, find Hank, and give him a hug. I hope they give. Uh, I hoped they gave him an interview and didn't just write back asking for a reference letter. I started thinking some more about this pesky reference letter, as if only there was a way I could help him get one. That's what. That's when it dawned on me. I got out a piece of paper and started writing. Dear employer, I would like to recommend Hank Caleb to you as a security guard. Caleb has been a security guard at the Cala Vista Motel from June until now, and he is the most responsible, capable, and courageous security guard he had ever had. Well, we have ever had. Recently, at the Cala Vista, we had an unfortunate incident in which some dangerous people tried to steal money from the cash register. One of our managers tried to stop them and was beaten up and had to go to the hospital. Hank immediately ran after the attackers. He chased them 4 blocks. He managed to catch them and he got into a fight with them. Unfortunately, some cops saw Hank getting into a fight with them and he ended up arrested. But the point is, Hank went out of his way to protect his managers, when most security guards would have stayed back. You will not find a better security guard than Hank. Please find the receipt of the hospital bill stapled as evidence. If you have any questions, please call the Cala Vista at 555-281-0482. Sincerely, the managers of the Cala Vista Motel.